A very good evening to you, meteorologist Jack Drake. We have wet weather coming in. We have potentially some wet snow in the hills tomorrow morning, and we have a lot of wind to talk about on Friday. We'll get to all that, and I'll time it all out here for you in just a second. First, I want to thank Little Stevie for sponsoring this video, Little Stevie's Tree Work. If you have any issues with the wind in here in Western Connecticut, which has been wild of late, give them a call. Great guys, really care about the local community. So I want to show you the radar here right now. You'll notice the rain really straddling the New York-Connecticut border. It's trying to slowly work its way in, but it's taking its time. So eventually we'll get into some heavier rain rates here in Greater Danbury as this heavier, steadier swath of rainfall moves through. I think that's primarily going to be between 11 p.m. and about 3 a.m. Jumping over to the future radar, we can take a look at that. We can take a look at what to expect in the wind department tomorrow. But this is pretty much right now. Maybe a little bit too far east to reality, but I think it's doing a decent job. You'll notice that rain does move east overnight. Heavier rain rates into western and central Connecticut primarily. And then look at this. This is the little bit of snow that starts to work into Litchfield County. So higher elevations, Litchfield County really being called out specifically here. I don't think this is going to be a widespread snow event. Like it looked like at one point we might get snow to overspread the entire state. It's really unlikely at this point, I think, just in those higher elevations. But again, looking forward to the reports from your Kents, your Goshens, your Torringtons, those type of areas. Curious to see what you guys get tomorrow morning, if you guys get a coating anywhere. But that's pretty much it. This thing pulls out of here by 7, 8, 9 o'clock. It's gone. The sun does come out tomorrow, but with the sun will come the wind. Let me dial up these gusts for you. So one thing I do want to point out is that we get into a bit of a pressure gradient. So we get squeezed here in Western Connecticut. Notice those higher winds in the green here. Litchfield County, Fairfield County, New Haven County. Those are the areas that could see gusts 40 plus miles an hour starting at about 7 a.m. And that's going to go all the way through the early afternoon. The wind does die down in the evening, but those are some pretty big gusts we're going to be dealing with all day. Here's how it looks. Again, you can see this western half of Connecticut basically called out on the wind gust map. Widespread gusts, I think 35 to 45 miles per hour. A few gusts could approach 50 miles per hour. So definitely hold on to your hat tomorrow. Make sure you have, make sure you're bundled up as well, because these temperatures are going to be cold. Here's the real temperature. This is the real temperature. This is 11 a.m. tomorrow. Real temp 38 degrees. Danbury 38 degrees Waterbury. The feels like is going to be even colder. We're in the 20s through the morning, and then through most of the day, 20s, 30s, and then back to 20s in the evening. So bundle up tomorrow. The weekend does look better. We're looking at a few showers possible Saturday afternoon. Not a huge deal. And then Sunday looks nice overall. I'm meteorologist Jack Drake. Have a great night.